All right, well, welcome. My name is SuperMegaDav. I'm going to be running Bowser's Fury. I'm going to do the commentary in English, but if you have French questions, don't hesitate to ask in chat. So right off the bat, I just want to explain two things because this is a really fast-paced run. There might be stuff that I won't be able to cover in the commentary, but Bowser's Fury is part of Super Mario 3D World on the Switch, so it's an expansion. So it is a sandbox game that is built upon the mechanics and the physics of Super Mario 3D World. It's a nice little mix between like Odyssey and 3D World. So that's the context, and I'm gonna go more in depth when we're gonna be playing. And the second thing I want to just get out of the way right now, this is a cycle-based speedrun. I'm gonna explain the cycles, but basically there's a timer in the game, and you have to fight Bowser Fury 5 times. And Bowser Fury appears every X amount of minutes. So you're gonna see it's exciting. It's not like we're gonna try to wait at a certain spot. We're gonna try to catch the timer. So imagine a bus. No, I'm kidding. We're not imagining a bus, but like we're trying to run and catch the bus. That's the thing with this speed run. Instead of waiting for the bus to happen to us, to arrive and get us. So that was the two little things I wanted to explain beforehand because, like I said, it's a fast-paced run. So I will be ready in, well, the timer will start whenever the transition is going to fade to black after I erase the file. So on my count, it's going to be in 3, 2, 1, go. So first mechanic that you're going to be seeing is vectoring. This is a pretty common technique in 3D speedrun. So we're trying to do these diagonal jump to try to get a lot of speed. So whenever I'm on foot, you're gonna see me like up around like this to try to get as fast as possible. Once again, this is built upon 3D World, so this is not Odyssey. Like this is not open world Odyssey. So all the power-ups of 3D Worlds are in this game. So you have the catsuit, which is going to be the main power-up we're going to be using. But you can also have like the fire flower. You have the leaf. You have the mushroom. So all of them. So in terms of story, what we're doing here, Bowser Jr. lure us into this island called Lake Lapcat. If you want to play a little game, try to spot every cat reference in this game and give $1 for every single one. I can assure you that by the end of this run, we're going to reach $1 million. Because this is a cat fanatic game, basically. So Bowser Jr. is actually a partner for us in this one, which is quite unique. We rarely see that in the mainline Mario game. We see that in... I'm sorry, I wanted to pause because this is a little technique here. We see that in the RPG game where Mario partners with Bowser all the time, but in the mainline Mario, we never really see this kind of partnership. And he acts as a second player for us, so we're going to have a lot of multitasking to do. With Bowser Jr., you can instruct him to get to certain part of the levels, to collect shards, to collect coins, fight enemies. So we're gonna use that a lot towards the speedrun because it's usually faster than walking there. Like for instance, here we're gonna be instructing. Oh, Junior decided that he wanted to come back, but we're gonna instruct him to collect these shards. And well, he came back again, so that's all right. So if you don't instruct him anything and he's far away, he's gonna try to warp back to his initial position. So we have to be careful sometime with that. So there's a lot to explain, but like one of the key thing about this speedrun is the sandbox aspect. This speedrun is a lot of mini challenges that you have to do. So you have access to all these little islands, and for each island you have like 15, 20, 25-second challenges that you have to complete in order to collect shines. You can do them in any order. You can also collect 5 shards, so the coins, a bit like the red coins in Mario 64, for instance. And after 5, as I did right now, you collect another shine. And like I mentioned earlier, the goal of this speedrun is to catch the timer. So we have 5 cycles, and for each cycle there is a threshold that you need to meet. The first one is 5, so if you have 5 shine, you will be able to unlock the first bell that will turn Mario into a Super Saiyan cat. This game is really effed up. It's a big it's a big weird cat game, and by doing that you will be able to fight Bowser and like the giant Bowser, and you have to fight him 5 times in order to finish the game, and the minimum amount of shines is 50. So right there, like, I'm not following the world record route. I just want to explain a little bit that this speedrun is quite tight with the cycles. So the big problem is that since we're trying to catch up to the timer, we need to be as fast as possible to try to collect as many shines before it starts raining and Fury Bowser appears. So here, usually I try to get the blue coins here, but I'm gonna skip it for now. I have a lot of backups in order to finish the game under 42 minutes, but here usually I try to be at 8. The world record I think is at 11, but technically you can get like I think to 13, but I'm out of the loop for like the crazy stuff like this. So here is the first fight. As I said, we're gonna turn into this Super Saiyan cat Mario, and this is the only way to fight giant Bowser in this game. Otherwise, when Fury Bowser appears on the screen, I messed up, there's a little trick you can do here. When Fury Bowser appears in the game, and you are small and you didn't unlock the bell, if you collect a shine, that will make him go away, and you don't want that in the speedrun, because since it's a cycle-based speedrun, you will have to wait another X amount of minutes in order to fight him again. So it's really easy in this speedrun to lose like 3 minutes or 5 minutes by mismanaging the way you are collecting the shines. So that's really technical. So usually my time loss comes in increments of 3 minutes or 6 minutes. I can tell you right now, if you're my PB is 37 minutes, I'm not gonna go for this because it's quite difficult to reach that without marathon safe strat, but just to let you know. So right now I will give up. I'm tired, so I'm gonna just quit the game. No, I'm kidding. This is a technique. Well, the cycle, the way it works in this game, there are 2 timers. The first one is set by the game, and after every major cutscene, what it will do, it will turn this cycle, it will turn this timer on. And this timer is like 9 minutes for the first 2 cycles and 12 for the last one. But there is a second timer, and that's where it gets really weird. This second timer is used for when Bowser Fury is out there and you're not in Super Saiyan Cat Mario and you collect a shine. So the game will give you the second timer in that case. And why is it important? It's because that second timer is smaller than the first one. So what that means is that we want to try to get the second timer and not the first one. And early on, we didn't know if there was a way to get that second timer without affecting like the fight, the Bowser Fury fight. Let me just make sure here I cut Luigi out of here. But somebody found out that if you reload the same file after you fight Fury Bowser, you will be able to trick the game into getting the second timer. So we saved 3 minutes in the first cycle with the first reload, 3 minutes in the second, and 6 minutes in the last one. For my run right now, I'm gonna do the first 2 reload, but I'm not gonna be doing the last one because it's a marathon and I'm using the last one to clean up the mistakes I'm gonna be doing in the run. So with this, I will aim for like something around 40 minutes and not something like 33 minutes, for instance. So I voluntarily decided to have like 6 minute time loss in this, just so that it's more presentable here in this marathon. So it gets really tricky with the timer. I don't want to go into too much technicalities on how it works, but if you are interested, there is a document on speedrun.com that is available also on the Discord for this game that explains all about it and how it works and why it works. So I highly suggest to check it out if you're interested in running this game. Oof, let me catch my breath real quick. So the second threshold we need to get is 15. So right now we are at 11. And one of the things I didn't mention, and probably if you played this game, you know it. If you didn't play it and you're watching it for the very first time, maybe you caught it. But every time you enter an island after collecting a shine, the island changes, and there's another challenge that appears. So it can be collecting blue coins, fighting the Guiji. It can be fighting a certain enemies. Here we're gonna wait for Plessy. So the goal is to shift around all the islands really quickly and do all individual challenge like as quickly as possible. So here, for instance, we're gonna collect the shards and we're gonna do the key. So we're gonna lead the key to the beginning of this level. So the routing is really interesting because you don't really need to do the world record strategy. What you can do with this is you can come up with your own route, and that's a bit what I did here. I came up with my own route that is a little bit safer to get to a sub 40. And when I learned the game, I was in the same position where I didn't want to follow a route that was really too tight. So there's a lot of improvisation and there's a lot of creativity in this run, because like you can do whatever you want as long as you collect 50 shines and you reach the cycle in the right time. All right, so I think it's a good spot here to talk about Plessy. Plessy, she or he, we're gonna call that creature they. Plessy is the fastest way to get from islands to islands. So what we're doing here, we're doing a boost. So if you dive after reaching the surface, what it's going to be doing is going to do a boost, and you can chain them and get really fast on water. And that's what we're going to be doing for most of the time that we are playing and trying to reach some of the islands. And when we are on foot, we're going to use the cat mechanics to try to go as fast as possible, to climb walls, for instance. I'm going to just pay attention here because that can be okay, all right. And don't underestimate this. Since we are trying to catch a timer here, every second that we're losing is maybe a shine that we're not going to be able to get. So we got to be quite quick here. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Okay, all right. Let's settle down on this. All right, I wanted to be silent for this, just for the sake of that. So yeah, so Plessy is the fastest way to maneuver on the islands, but I'm gonna try to show you a few other tricks. Here, there is one that I really like showcasing. Hopefully, I will be able to get that. So here we're gonna use Junior to collect that little shards while we're descending. So multitasking. It's a big multitask speedrun. It's quite crazy how much multitasking is necessary for this speedrun. So I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna try to reach a section by doing this trick. Oh boy, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. Nah, I was supposed to get Junior to give me a boost here to reach the island right there. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. We're gonna try to back it up though. We're gonna try to collect this shine right there, so it's in the way. And we're gonna try to position ourselves for Fury Bowser to break some blocks. That's one thing you're gonna notice when you play this game casual. There are tons of blocks laying around with Bowser's face on it. And why is it important is that, like, in order to break those blocks, you need Fury Bowser to shoot fire at you. So here he is in the right position to break these and these. So we're gonna use those as a backup to collect some shine. So here we voluntarily lose time in order to prepare shines for the next time we're gonna be oops. Well, I missed the other one. That's all right. That's all right. So that's technical. Like for instance, in 100%, you have to really manage the time that you spent with Fury Bowser to break those blocks, so that you don't have to wait around. All right. So this is the second fight. We're gonna try to sneak in between here, the platform. There we go. So we don't go around. Unfortunately, I didn't. I was supposed to do a second hit on this guy, but that's all right. He's gonna continue. There you go. The boss fights in this are a bit technical. So we are in this the third cycle. We're gonna reload again here, but this is gonna be the last reload I'm gonna be doing. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that we finish this run under estimate. So I don't want to spend too much time on trying to cleaning up the run at the end. So if I reload a third time, we're gonna. I think we are not in the right position to collect enough shines to meet the last threshold. So reloading once again will save 3 minutes on this cycle. All right. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna try to. Yeah, I was thinking which one I should go for. So here's what I'm gonna be doing. I think I'm gonna do this one first. So once again, like there's a lot of improvisation. You need to think this through. So right there, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna fight this, and we're gonna use one of the box to retry the trick I tried earlier. So we're gonna see if we can save a little bit of time. So those arena are scattered. It's just this guy. This can be a pain here. Okay, cool. Those snowballs, sometime with the camera, it can be hard to understand the perspective. So here we're gonna climb the tower again. We're gonna do another challenge on the tower. Let's get the cat suit. One other thing to keep in mind is that here we have items in the top left corner. So I voluntarily picked up a few backups in the run, so that if I take damage, like at least I have other catsuit, because we rely a lot on the catsuit in this. That's really important to climb, and also if near the end, like we're gonna need that to complete a few other shines. So we're gonna retry. Well, no, we're not gonna retry the trick that I mentioned earlier. We're gonna try to do another route here. So
may I butt in for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have a couple of donations, just very quickly. $10 from Zero Lag Gaming, saying, good luck, Dave, on your run. Awesome event. We have another $5.69, nice, for Ace Gamer Sam's Cat, enjoying cat references. Absolutely. Nothing. Can we get some cat emotes in chat as well? Some cat hype for this run? And Mini Simbrango, $20. Cat Mario is the best Mario. Good luck.
Awesome, thank you very much for all the donations. So yeah, show me your favorite cat emotes in chat just for this game. Pretty sure you guys have plenty of cat emotes, pretty popular on Twitch. Alright, multitasking here. We're asking Junior to kill one of the Piranha Plant while we manage the rest. So a good way to clear these arenas a bit faster. I should have done that earlier, but I'm a bit of a chicken with the snowman. So all right, so here we're gonna go skating. Once again, we're gonna try to multitask here and collect the shards while also skating to the end and get 2 quick shines. There we go. Yeah, the number of shine also affects the timer that I was talking about. So when you reach the threshold, the game will, like every time you collect a shine, the timer will reduce. And at that point, if you collect the shines faster, you will be able to reach the next cycle like faster too. So it's not only like trying to catch the boss, it's trying to collect the shine so that the timer reduces as well. So remember the block that we broke earlier? Here it is. We're gonna use this shine, so we're gonna increment. And we're gonna try to get... I'm checking out Bowser here because I wanted to see if he was close to the rain. Oh, god dang it! Trying to get. Just want to make sure that I'm getting there. There you go. All right. Little skip. You're not supposed to go that way. Usually you're supposed to climb and circle in that one. So here we know exactly where the walls are. So you can skip this section. And I'm gonna try to do some cleanup again here. So we're gonna do a race to the first island. Since I'm not reloading, it's not gonna affect much the. It's not gonna affect much my time at the end. But what we're going to be doing is here, we're going to collect the shine and we're going to place ourselves in a position so that Bowser appears in a certain way, ready to break the Bowser blocks that you saw me break earlier. I might even have time for... No, it's raining. So let's just stick to the plan. So this morning I messed up this part, so we're gonna make sure that we are a little bit further. We want Bowser to appear in front of us because there are two sets of block left and right, so that he's gonna be in the right position for us to use him to collect the two shines. And remember, we're not collecting the shine in this phase because if we collect it, Fury Bowser is gonna go away. So we don't want that. We want to fight him at this point. Otherwise, at the end, we're gonna need to wait at the bell for the 5th fight. So here the goal is really just break the blocks. Oops, I was got in a position, so we're gonna get in the other position right there. So it's simply just to prepare ourselves to collect those shines later in the level. Alright, should be good. Let's fight him now. I decided to put my life split because I want to see my pace, so that way I can know when Bowser is going to show up and if I have time to collect more shines. So the last phase is going to be trying to reach the 50. So every Fury fights are different. There are some things that are reminiscent of previous fights, but you have different attacks from Fury Bowser at this point. And also here you really don't want to lose the cat suit, because you can only attack Fury Bowser with the cat suit or when he drops pillars like this. But if you are any other Mario at this point, you will have to wait. You can collect those giant bells to turn back into the Super Saiyan Cat Mario. So, all right. So here we're not going to do the reload. The world record would reload. So this is the longer timer. With the timer I was talking about, that is the normal one that Nintendo offers you when you play this game casual. You have 12 minutes to collect as many shines as possible. And during those 12 minutes, like you can reach 50 at this point. If I would do the reload, it would have been 6 minutes. So you have a big time save here in this phase if you reload. But for marathon purposes, we're gonna do some cleanup and try to reach 50 right here. So blue coins, another challenge that we saw earlier. So there's a lot of repeat. I'm gonna ask Junior to collect this shards for us.
So, quick question for those who may not be familiar with the game. I noticed that the category you're currently running is any % no amiibo. What impact does amiibos have into this game?
That's a really good question. So the amiibo, if you use the Bowser amiibo in this game, it will lure Bowser out. So it will spawn Bowser. The Fury Bowser that we saw during the fight. So in the amiibo category, what the runner are going to be doing is they're going to spawn Fury Bowser every single time they have a shine. The reason why Here we're just gonna do, yeah, I wanted to see. So the reason why is that when you collect a shine and he's out there as Fury Bowser, you're gonna inflict damage to him. This is not affecting our speedrun right now, but with the amiibo, you inflict damage 50 times. So you fight him 2 less times than what is usually the normal cycles. So that makes the speedrun like 10 minutes faster in a world record caliber. It was something that at first the amiibo category was the most appealing because we didn't know about the reload strategy. So we thought that this speedrun would become like too oh boy, let's go, let's get that. Awesome. So yeah, so basically the amiibo spawn Bowser. That's pretty much it, and we use that to break the game because we fight him more often.
Excellent, thank you very much.
One thing during this fight is, since Boom Boom is not doing much during the cycles, we try to use Junior to collect the shards that we are missing while we're waiting for Boom Boom to move around. So another instance of multitasking. So, alright, so we're at 30. Here the threshold to fight Fury one more time is 40. But since we have 12 minutes to collect as many shines as possible, we're gonna go even better. We're gonna try to reach 50. Alright, another challenge that we saw. We unlocked the island up there. We're gonna go there after that. So the game is separated in 3 sets of islands. The first one that we saw, which I would say like the grass island, that's how I would call them. The second set, where we are right now, is the ice islands. And there are a third set of island that we didn't see yet. And we're gonna go there pretty soon. Alright, so here, let's go back to the grass island. We have a few shines here that we didn't do earlier. So here we're gonna be able to collect 5 more. Multitasking fan, yeah, definitely. I'm a multitasker fan for this. All right, reminiscent of Mario 64, by the way. The bunnies are back. You can chase them, collect. Wait, yeah, we're gonna try. No, you see, I hesitated there to go for 1 shine. I decided not to. We're gonna come back here anyway at some point. Yeah, and I have my own timer if there's a timing issue. So after this one, we're gonna fight Guigi one more time, and we're gonna get to the new set of islands that we haven't seen yet. There are a few things interesting in those islands. Unfortunately, I'm not going for the world record strategy, because there's a nice skip that you can do with the block, the one that I tried earlier, where you get like a lot of speed by crouching repeatedly on the ice. So in the world record, you would do that to reach the island, because you're not supposed to get the box to that point, and you would use it to get the shines really quickly. But we're not doing that. I'm going old school here. We're going old school. I'm gonna go with a safer route, just collecting shines, trying to reach 50. So another arena fight here. So as soon as I'm gonna reach 40, the timer is gonna be a little bit lower. So ideally, I would like to reach 40 as fast as possible. What other thing I can talk about? I have a lot of notes. Just I spoke a lot. I thought that I wouldn't have time to explain everything, but there's so much to explain in this. I think I covered like the basics of this. If you want to know more about this, and you would like to learn this is kind of an accessible speedrun, for the reason that there's a lot of creativity. You can collect the 50 shines in any order you'd like. There's no set way of doing that. Of course, if you want to go for a world record, like there's a route that is faster than the others, but in general, you can just like fire the game, collect 50 shines, put a timer, and it's gonna be it. All right, I'm always a bit nervous to fall down here, but that's okay. We're good. I'm gonna keep an eye on the number of shine that I have here. So Fury Bowser is a game about cycles and timer, so I'm not surprised that there was issue with the life split timer. All right, let's try to get this shine. So Junior was stuck. When Junior is stuck somewhere, oh, I forgot I was. You need to do when Junior is stuck somewhere in this game, and he's stuck somewhere for a long time. He's gonna teleport to where you instruct him. So this is what I did there. I tried to instruct him to go somewhere, but he was stuck in a railing. So after a little while, he will just teleport to where you want him to go, and that's really interesting because you can do you can spawn him right really far into the map. So to collect shines that you're the shines that are far away. Rockdet wants me to talk about Waldo. Well, if I'm sub-estimate, we can do a run of Waldo. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're at 40. We're at 41 even. So those were the blocks that we broke earlier. So easy shines to get. So we took the time at that point to unveil those. So. And here we're gonna do one more in this island, the Magic Koopa fight, right there. All right. You gotta be careful here if you jump too soon or too late. You will be falling down, and there's a lava pit below that. You really don't want to fall down here. So let me count real quick where I am. I'm at 43. So 43, that means that I need 7. One thing to know is that at 47, if you fought Bowser 4 times and you're at 47, Fury Bowser is gonna permanently be on screen. That's a really important thing to know if you're running this game and you do all the reloads, because you first, casually also, because you will be scared. He's there and you're like, man, I need 3 more shines to fight him, but he's there and he's trying to kill me. So it can be really scary. That's, I think, one of the first Mario game where I really felt like Bowser's was scary. All right, this jump is a bit technical. You need to jump at the very end of this. Yeah, like Yoshi's Island is another example. I would compare this to Yoshi's Island in terms of how scary Bowser is. Yoshi's Island, if you remember, like he's in the background, he's lurking there, and he throws stuff at you. This one is really reminiscent of that. All right, I think I'm gonna be all right with the collection of shines. That's one thing I was a bit skeptical, but. Alright, so here we're going to use the PAL blocks to clean these guys. Oh, we're missing this guy. There we go. This island has a lot of lag. It's no matter what you do, it's always lagging here. There's too many things. There's a lot of cats. Another cat reference. Well, we didn't talk about all the cat reference. It's pretty insane the amount of cat reference in this. The bushes are cats. The lighthouse are cats. Everything is cats. Like the shines, the shards, the coins. Even the seagulls are cats. It's crazy. Like it's a cat fantasy here. If you're a cat person, you're gonna love this game for sure. All right, so that's 46 and a half, 47. Which is gonna be the shards. I think actually I'm going to be missing one. Yeah, go ahead.
So we have $21.80 from Silver Triforce. Go Super Mega Dave. You are super mega amazing awesome not Goomba. No, but you are an awesome speedrunner. Good job to you and to the NoReset crew. Thank you very much, Silver Triforce. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Silver. Appreciate that. All right, so at 48, we're missing 2. So there's one that is hovering right next to it. And what I'm thinking of doing is... Oh, well, I just dove right next to it. We have time. We have time to collect it. We actually have time for... We're a bit efficient on this one. So we have time for maybe get one more before Fury Bowser shows up. Let me check. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try to get the Piranha Plant. Otherwise, there's a nice little backup. If I cannot get it, there are Fury blocks that you can get below here. That is really easy. Let's go a bit more fancy and do another challenge that you haven't seen yet. The Piranha Plant challenge where we eat those things that I don't know what it is. So yeah, the movement is really great in this. If you want to test it out, if you want to try it, like it's like 3D World, but the fact that you can move the camera changes the dynamic completely. It really feels like it's a completely different game, and I like what they did with the movement and the camera. So all right, so we're at 50. So at this point, we're gonna fight Fury Bowser twice. We even have time like to chill a bit before he shows up. So Fury is spinning, so that means that he's gonna show up soon. There you go. And when it starts raining, you have a few seconds to get to the bell. So we are in a good position to be sub-estimate, I think. Which was one thing that I was worried about going into the speedrun, because with the timer, a lot of things can go wrong. If you miss a cycle, if you're trapped somewhere and you need to collect a shine while Fury is out, you will have to wait for the next timer, the next time Fury shows up. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I was a bit nervous going in that I would lose 3 or 4 minutes. I'm gonna take it slow here as well. All right, it's probably the fight that I find the hardest, because Fury is gonna spin again, and when he's spinning on the side, his hitbox is quite tough to get sometime, and sometimes you think you're gonna scratch him, but you're not. All right, so we need to fight him one more time, and then we're gonna race with him around the world map. So the time is not coming yet. Time is not coming. We have a couple of things to do. So that's the thing. Since I didn't reload the 3rd time around, the problem is that like this last fight, what we want is we want to be collecting shines still. So to save the 6 minutes that I was talking about earlier with the timer, at this point we would be like to 42 shines and not 50. So we would be chasing around shines again. I'd be curious if there are videos explaining that. I think there are videos explaining that. I'm familiar about the Google document that explains all the timer. There are also videos that explains all of this. So right there, it's going to be most of a repeat from the last fight. He's going to throw some blocks, but this time he's not going to spin on his side. He's going to just... oh, yeah. I wanted to not make him spin, but the block disappeared. We're going to use the block here to make damage. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, take that. All right, I'm gonna try something in the fight. It's something, if you hit the ball, like you're gonna race around, you need to hit the ball of bells like 3 times here in order to, to kill Bowser. If you hit it on the side, the ball is gonna spawn a little bit closer to you, and with the Plessy boost that we are doing right now, we can reach him. And usually you can't do that. So I'm gonna try to do this strategy. There's a chance I miss it. Yeah, I think it was too much to the front. Yeah, you see, like, I was really close. We're gonna try to repeat that. Oops. We have another opportunity to do that coming up. I was too much on the front. Let's try again. Ah, this is perfect. There you go. So here you can see that I was able to get him like a second time. So usually Fury Bowser time is gonna be coming up when I hit this this ball like right. Oh boy, the troll, man, the troll. He's gonna go away again, I think. There you go, time. Sorry, sometimes like he shows, so sometimes he goes away, sometimes he stays there, so it's tough to judge whenever time is coming. So it's on the it. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. I wanted to showcase that it was possible with a safe route without crazy tricks to do a sub 40 minutes of Bowser's Fury. Once again, world record on this is 26. The plateau of Bowser's Fury is pretty high. Like, to do the triple reload that I mentioned, you are going to be chasing the shines a lot. And the problem is, if you're not fast enough, you're not going to be able to meet the threshold of 5, 15, 20, and 40. So those thresholds make it possible to fight Bowser, but if you don't have enough, you will not be able to fight him, and that way you're gonna lose another cycle. So really technical speedrun. I hope I covered it all and that it was clear the way I explained it, because it's something that is really hard to explain. So yeah, thanks a lot for all the GGs, guys, and I don't have any final words. Donate. It's a really good cause. And coming up next, I think, is Spyro on the GBA. Really underrated games. Underrated portable game. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you want to know more about this, there's a Discord server with a lot of information.
Exactly. So thank you very much, SuperMegaDav. Very good run. Very well explained. Fantastically done. As he said, couldn't have said it better myself. If you can donate, it's going to a fantastic cause. Up next is Spyro 2, Season of Flame. All Fireflies, run by Rubber Ducky Assassin. So stick around. We'll be back shortly.